Hey everyone, Mr. The Rated G here, and let's watch a death battle. Beast versus Goliath. Now, first of all, yeah, that just happened. I took my shirt off. Because both these guys are shirtless, so I thought it would only make sense for me to be shirtless. Yeah. Anyway, I really don't know much about either Goliath or Beast. I know Beast is a smart, agile, monkey thing, blue beast thing, and Goliath is a gargoyle. A lot easier to explain to that one. Anyway, Goliath, I just think is going to win. I mean, he's the main character of Gargoyles. It's not like he's just going to lose to like a minor character like Beast, in my opinion. I mean, Beast, don't get me wrong, Beast is like an important character to the X-Men, but comparatively to the rest of the X-Men, he's pretty minor compared to everyone else. I mean, there's Gambit, there's Storm, there's Wolverine, there's Cyclops, and you really don't think of Beast when you think of X-Men. I mean, I'm not trying to be an X-Men hater. No, I'm not, because literally, I think the X-Men are cool. I mean, they're mutants that are rejected by society because apparently we humans just reject anything different. Yeah. It's just that I kind of think with the idea that Goliath is the main character, and I kind of don't see who else they can use from Gargoyles as an opponent besides maybe like the other female gargoyle. I don't know. Besides that, I don't think Goliath is going to lose because of that. Enough of that though. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I know in my Power Rangers one, like, I didn't have anything to eat, so I made up with that by buying something I think would work. I bought a juice box. Yeah! This is a man juice box. You want juice box? You get a man juice box. So, enough talk. Let's watch. Let's get this started. Yeah. Get this started with the man juice box.
Some of the greatest heroes of all are shunned by the very people they continue to protect. Basically the worst.
Yeah, it kind of makes me wonder.
Like Beast, the blue genius of the X-Men. And Goliath, the gargoyle who gives new meaning to the phrase tough as stone. He's wears an iron boot.
Well,
and it's our job
that's
to
an interesting nickname they gave him.
armor and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Mutation, the key to evolution. The process is slow, normally taking thousands of years. But every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward. If that means we're all eventually gonna transform into blue hairy monkey men, count me out. Feared by most normal people,
it wasn't Beast, right?
of their uniqueness.
I really wish I had mutant powers.
So
I'd be like Nightcrawler. I want to tell
Yeah,
them.
the instant he popped out, it was pretty clear
Monkey
that
boy.
something was different about him. Namely, the giant monkey hands and feet.
Oh, that's
Ooh,
adorable.
that must
He's
have been
using his
rough on the
feet
way
to
out.
drink.
He better give dear old mom double the presents on Mother's Day. Though Hank successfully hid his mutation from the world throughout his adolescent life, he was eventually discovered and shunned.
How?
Constantly
Like, exactly,
harassed and
what's his
eventually
mutant
kicked out of
powers?
his own
Like,
school, he was left to wallow in loneliness. Until
sad,
good
man.
old Wheels showed up and offered him a place on the mutant group known as the X-Men. Hank took on the nickname that was previously used to degrade him and transformed it into something new. His code name, the Beast.
Wow.
As an X-Man, Beast became an integral member of this uncanny team. His
He's got any
superhuman
head?
strength, speed, and durability
Wow.
let him go toe-to-toe with baddies like the immovable Blob and Kraven the
Blob.
Hunter. But Beast was
I know
a genius,
Kraven.
like
I saw him in
yours truly,
Spectacular
and quickly
Spider-Man.
completed his doctoral studies. Eventually leaving the X-Men, he became a leading researcher in mutant genetics. Desperate to cure the mutant phenomenon,
I don't understand. He doesn't
developed a
really
serum
seem that
which
much of a
he
mutant in
theorized
the
would
first
temporarily
place.
counteract the mutated
Like,
genes in his body.
Like, was he just really strong or
That
something?
kind of did the opposite. Poor
I mean-
guy. Now he truly was a beast.
Yeah, he wasn't really much of.
Bad, though. Fuzzy Beast could now lift over 10 tons, run over 40 miles per hour, and jump over 25 feet in the air. He also
Wow.
had a wicked healing factor, which made him essentially
Oh.
bulletproof. But
Wow.
this was nerfed dramatically from healing instantaneously
Oh.
to over a couple of hours when Quasimodo's experiments turned him blue.
For a scientific genius, he never did quite figure out how to turn back to his old self. I mean, he's been able to turn into a Catman, a Horseman, Blue Kelsey Grammer, and even Sasquatch. Somehow, he always ends up as his classic Blue Ape self.
Now unable to hide in plain
Wow.
sight, Beast had little choice but to return to the X-Men as a teacher and a leader.
As my research makes evident.
So
it is
wait, this is
possible
the
to
school?
enhance the
For like he's allowed to teach here?
Such as the squid.
He's allowed to teach
to
here
the
like
same
that?
level as that of the average human. Even a little.
Is he the
above
cat thing?
average. I'm afraid I must.
Looks
leave
like a
now,
lion.
So I'll hand you over to my new teaching assistant, Mr. Cephalopod.
They're laughing.
Now, where were we? I asked the neurological aspects of cognitive intelligence. Were there any questions?
What do you want,
Beast isn't
motherfuckers?
just a genius, he's also a ridiculously strong fighter. He has
That's
survived
cool, that's
hits
awesome.
From the Juggernaut, smashed open a tank with his bare fists, hit the ground with a
Ooh.
punch so hard he created an earth-shattering shockwave, and lifted
Wow.
a solid gold oak tree.
A cubic foot of gold weighs approximately 1 ton. Comparing the diameter
Oh,
of the
this is
tree to
oak.
Hank's height, it's reasonable to believe that this golden tree weighs at least 60 tons.
Or a shit ton, to be precise.
Despite his athletic skill and enormous strength, Beast is a pacifist, preferring diplomacy over fisticuffs. He is rarely eager to enter a fight. In combat, he usually relies on his teammates to throw punches while he holds back to come up with game-winning strategies using his brilliant mind. Like the time he figured out how to use Juggernaut's own bulk against him.
As Archimedes said when he discovered the principle of displacement, Eureka.
But
Oh.
when he gets angry, he'll enter a rage which makes him so uncontrollably fierce, he's a danger even to his closest friends. Literally unleashing the beast within.
Beast's monstrous appearance remained a permanent part of his life. He was never truly accepted by society, and even had to leave the woman he loved for fear she would become a target of mutant haters.
But if he could
Wow.
have his way,
What a
he
nice
would spend
guy,
his days
right?
hanging from the
Is he a
ceiling
nice
with a
guy?
nice cup of tea, reading Shakespeare. But we don't always get what we want, so he'll have to settle for kicking ass.
Yeah.
Converted feet and many a tear in our opposed path to persevere. A minor poet for a minor obstacle.
Wow, that's putting minor poets to shame, I guess.
1,000
right,
years ago,
Goliath.
superstition and the sword ruled. It was a
Excuse me.
time of darkness. It was a world of fear. It was the age of gargoyles.
And badass cartoon intros.
Stone by day, warriors by night, gargoyles used to be common throughout the world. Like the stone statues they inspired, gargoyles were known as protectors. Guarding their home and those inside was always their top priority.
It's not every day your garden statue is also your top billed bodyguard. Otherwise, I'd have a shitload more lawn gnomes.
I
wish I had a gargoyle that'd do that, protect my home.
Gargoyles formed a symbiotic relationship with the humans of a Scottish castle. Using their superhuman strength, keen senses, and warrior spirit, the gargoyles defended the castle from invaders at night. In return, their human
defeat with
allies
me.
would watch over them during the day when they are most vulnerable, as gargoyles turn to solid stone in daylight.
The gargoyles were led by Goliath, a creature with a voice so sexy it makes humans turn to stone. If you know what I'm saying.
You are trespassing.
Oh, that is sexy. You are
Unfortunately, due to their
trespassing.
beastly appearance, Goliath's clan eventually faced unjust prejudice from the very humans under their protection.
We are most seriously displeased to allow beasts in the dining hall.
Humans.
Creatures. No good can come from associating with them.
If that was
Says the sorcerer who does
betrayed
magic.
by his closest human friend, causing nearly his entire clan to be smashed to bits.
Why would he
Then the
betray
few
his
that did
friend?
Survive were magically sealed in stone forever by a misinformed wizard. Talk about a shitty Monday.
Sealed in stone forever, or until one very specific, seemingly impossible criteria was met.
The terms of the spell were that they would sleep until the castle rises above the clouds.
And when he says above the clouds, he means it literally. So, stone they remained for 1,000 years until in 1994.
Some billionaire with a name that sounds like an antidepressant just happened to be crazy enough to try something. Xanatos moved every last stone.
Oh, Xanatos,
from
that does sound like an
ancient castle to the
antidepressant.
top of his New York skyscraper. which happened to poke above the clouds.
The cost of which must have been astronomical.
Wow. How much would that actually cost? Do you ever wonder why he actually just tried for some reason? Oh, and this is the most badass yawn ever. Get ready.
The gargoyles awoke once again, and Goliath was tasked with leading his clan into the modern world. Despite being completely out of his element, Goliath adapted surprisingly fast.
You mean he was texting and watching cat videos in no time?
No, this was the 90s.
Oh, so he wore crazy colored clothing and used nonsensical description words like bodacious, radical, or...
Yeah.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. Is that actually a thing?
Jalapeno.
Is that actually a thing? Oh, jalapeno. What's that actually a thing?
Damn it.
Jalapeno.
Was naturally suited to traverse the broad expanse of the city with his enormous wings. Though to be clear, Goliath insists that he can't fly, only glide on the wind.
Which I insist is bullshit. What else would you call what's happening right here other than friggin' flying?
Regardless of direction and speed, it seems Goliath has no trouble gliding wherever he wants to go. He only has issue taking off from the ground.
Oh, there was a Gargoyles video game.
To start from.
Good thing he can scale giant skyscrapers from ground level without breaking a sweat. Goliath is strong enough to lift a car, create a small earthquake, and
it's not as impressive as a
with
tree.
His bare claws, like it was wet paper.
He's fast enough to keep pace with foes who use rocket-powered flight, and he's tough enough to survive a fall over 100 feet.
He was even able to keep gliding after being shot by a Nazi plane's machine gun while fighting in World War II. He traveled through time. It was weird.
Goliath may look
that's
like
the
a
90s
monster,
for you.
and he certainly can be when he goes into a rage. However, he's actually rather clever and wise. He was able to outsmart Oberon, who is practically an all-powerful magical god. And when Goliath's not leading his clan into battle or struggling to have a relationship with a human detective,
boundaries!
He's usually holed up in his castle's library, reading.
Wise and powerful, Goliath is a true force of nature. For 12 hours of the day.
Right.
Wow, I didn't know how similar Beast and Goliath were.
Statue, making him a pretty easy target. Even when he's awake, Goliath often puts himself in danger for the sake of others, regardless of the risk.
Hey, he's managed to survive for over 1,000 years, and believe me when I say, you do not want to be on this gargoyle's bad side.
My name is Goliath, and I belong to no one.
Stop whining.
A gargoyle.
A gargoyle doesn't whine.
He roars.
He roars! Yeah, I remember that episode. A gargoyle doesn't whine. He roars! I want to say that.
It's time for a death battle!
I just still can't believe how similar these two are. I didn't know that. Oh man, I forgot death battle. I forgot to save it too. And Beast is just standing there. Wait, did Beast literally just stand there the whole, like, 12 hours or something like that? Wow, he's probably, like, just doing something. Why are they giving him the demon eyes? He's a good guy, right? Why are they giving him the evil red eyes? Oh, it's one of those, I look at you, let's fight things. Alright. Whoa, blood already? Oh, that's pretty fast. Spin dash! I can do this. He's gonna drop on them, I know it. It's just no fact. Called it! Alright. Oh, sideways build fighting. Alright, you survived worse. Come on, Goliath. Come on. Oh, I thought he was... Oh, I thought he was going to go right through the car, actually. Oh, that... Okay. Ah! Well, I was okay. What's happening? Is this it? Oh! Oh, wow. Is this it? Really? It's like shortening. Holy shit!
They never show you that shit on 90s cartoons.
Beast and Goliath were
Wow.
pretty even in terms of strength and speed, making this
Really?
also a battle of wit and experience. Beast was always more of a team player, preferring not to fight directly unless absolutely necessary.
And since Goliath spent decades defending his ancient castle in New York from Vikings, thugs, magic beings, and ghosts, his combat experience trumped Beast's.
Also, be careful not to misinterpret Beast's golden tree feat. While it might sound far more impressive than anything Goliath has done, Beast did not actually lift the whole 60-plus...
Well, geez, that would have been nice to know.
It's nothing surpassing his usual feats.
Hey, one time, Goliath got nailed in the back by an anti-aircraft round. That's right, Goliath got shot by a gun designed to destroy airplanes, got back up and dropped a radio tower on the foes that tried it.
And Beast didn't wait until sunrise for an advantage for two reasons. One, he didn't know what would happen because gargoyles in his universe don't share the stone by day rule. And second, Beast isn't tough enough to stand against Goliath for 12 hours straight. Finally, Beast has fought somebody similar to Goliath named the Griffin, and only survived the fight due to his fellow X-Men Angel's help.
In the end, Beast just didn't have the heart to keep up with the gargoyle.
Wait, is that what happened? He ripped out his heart? That's just a little beastly, I guess.
Next time,
Alright, next time on Death Battle. Who is it? Jump scare? Nope. Snake! It's Snake! Solid Snake! Alright. Ah! Alright. Who can he possibly be fighting? Quite interesting. I may stealth. He's more of a stealth character, so who would he be fighting? I bet it's Sly Cooper of all people. That'd be hilarious if he fights Sly Cooper.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and I'm Chad, and
Hi, Ben.
And
Hi, Ben.
next time on Death Battle,
Hi, Ben. Hi, Chad.
Snake. We've had Snake requested over and over and over again for years, and actually a few different possible matchups. But if you guys want to see who he's fighting, make sure you go follow us on our social media. That's at ScrewAttack on Twitter or Facebook.com/official SA, because we'll be announcing his combatant very soon.
But in the meantime, be sure to check out the latest Game Over Thinker and the latest Desk of Death Battle, which is all about how Tony Stark's brain tumor once saved the world.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
Saw both.
You need to go watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching Death Battle. We hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure you click like, subscribe, and tell your friends about it.
And we'll see you guys next time.
I tried telling my friends all about it, but they never want to watch for some reason.
Rise from your grave.
Alright, everyone, that was Death Battle. Goliath versus Beast, or Beast versus Goliath, I don't care. And that was a short one. A lot shorter than the other ones. But then again, I guess these two didn't really have much to work with. I mean, it's just claws and strength. There wasn't exactly much to go off of. So I guess I can understand why it was short, considering there wasn't exactly a whole lot of arsenal to put. And it was a good fight. It was interesting moments, predictable in some parts, I could say. But overall, a good fight. I do feel a little bit, cheated in the fact that, they kind of they said they lifted a tree. I admit they cannot just use that quite literally because they lifted it. They didn't lift the entire tree, but, that would have been nice to know. Just like your old falses in the Dragon Ball one, but, I guess this is okay. Yeah. And the next one, Solid Snake versus... I have no idea. They're going to announce it. And, if you know who it is, leave it in the comments below, because I kind of know not everybody is going to go to the social media to figure it out. So if you know who it is, please leave it in the comments so people who are watching this can already know who's going to it without having to go to the social media. I'm not trying to discourage Death Battle or their social media, but I kind of get the idea that not a whole lot of people are going to go do it. Okay, I forgot to do this right now, so click here to see the official release. You just watch me watch it. Hey. By the way, everyone, hit that like and subscribe button just because you like me.